Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta and greetings from Finland. While I'm waiting our gear to come here from Switzerland and the new studio is being built, I decided to do this video from our home. You've probably seen this, it's empty room, but this is our, what used to be our summer home in Finland, and now it is our permanent home again after living abroad for 14 years. Anyway, let's go to the screen to Pro Tools and I'll show you my new favorite plugin brand for mixing rock and metal. Obviously these will work probably with any genre, but since I do mostly rock and metal, it's rock and metal. All right, welcome aboard. Okay, I'm using headphones because the acoustics in this room are horrible. So I can't trust my Genelecs, what I'm hearing. So I'm using the Slate Digital VSX and I'm monitoring this using this Zuma Studios. This is pretty close to what my studio in Switzerland used to be, quite similar, little bit similar speakers. But you don't hear this because I'm sending this, you know, from my mix bus, the audio to Loopback, and you will hear that. So I can safely monitor myself with the VSX. And it's, yeah. Anyway, this is the song I just wrote before I packed my studio. I'm not really sure where this is going to be, but the drums are Superior Drummer 3. It's MIDI drums. And I'm using this Rock Foundry Bob Rock's drums, but there's nothing on. Everything is bypassed. It's just raw drums, multi-out, and I have mixed everything like I mix real drums. So, you know, there's kick sub, kick bass, snare top, snare bottom, snare white noise, tones, hi-hat, ride, overheads, rooms. So just like with real drums. And that's what I do. And there's several instances of Korneff Audio's plugins, especially the Level-Loc. But let's listen the song a little bit first, so you'll get an idea. Then I'll show you, so maybe you get some tips and tricks and ideas for your own mixing from this video. Okay, let's go to the chorus. The lead. Okay, you got the idea. Pretty, you know, heavy, crunchy sound. So let's focus on drums first. So I have a parallel drum, compression and EQ, and I'm sending the whole drum kit to that. It's pre-fader, so the position of this fader doesn't affect what is being sent to this channel. And here I have the Korneff pawn shop compressor on dual mono, so left, right. So it processes the left and right side, you know, independently, which makes the drums sound a little bit wider. I always use dual mono processing on parallel drums. So let's listen what this does. And then I have also this Sitral EQ. This is fantastic. Kind of like Pultec, but not Pultec. A little bit more. You can dial this a little bit more. And there's this analyzer. So I'm basically doing a kind of smiley face, adding top and bottom to the parallel drum sound. So let's see what happens when I bypass the parallel compression. So it adds nice, you know, parallel compression and some top and some bottom. And then if we mute this and just listen to parallel. See here, I'm not adding that much compressor and crushing. It just adds this, you know, certain amount of kind of thickness and aggression to the whole drum thing. And then I have a crush bus, which is parallel also. And to that, I'm sending all the skins, so to say. So kicks up, snare top, snare bottom, and toms. Sending them all the exact same amount, which is -3. And let's listen how that sounds. Let's actually make this all pre-fader, so we're able to hear just the what this does. So it's crushing it. It's 100% wet here. This was I think this was a preset that this came with. The presets on these are great, especially Korneff Audio's preset. So I think I just used this drums parallel and tweak it a little. I have found that these, especially the Korneff on all plugins, the presets are really good starting points. So I just tweaked it a little bit. This Level-Loc is really good. I'll put some links where Dan himself, I think, and some other people go this through in more detail, but this is amazing. It's like a limiter compressor, but to me it's more like a mojo machine, and you really can crush and distort things, make some. I mean, this sounds pretty horrible as you heard on its own, but when you blend that in, it's like, man, it's great. So let's listen again. Without it, it's yeah. Now without the parallel compressor and the crush. So as you hear, it adds really thickness, yeah, volume, it adds top and bottom. It's just great. And then on the room sound, if we listen to just those, I have the Talkback limiter. This is my favorite Talkback limiter of all SSL Talkback limiter plugins. See here, the room really explodes. And this is just I think this was also Dan Korneff, I don't remember what, but this was based on some preset that, you know, this comes, and this is again in a dual mono mode, so it processes the sides independently. Great. And then the Sitral EQ on the drum bus. This is great. There's 3 different models of these. The top and bottom, they stay the same, but the mids, so there's like a tilt EQ. Then the first one is like a boost or just a boost. You can boost mids. The more you boost, the narrower it gets, kind of proportional Q. And then it has the B version, which there is, you can either cut or boost the mids. This is really cool. To me, kind of like Pultec, but different vibe, different sound, more versatile. And then as like with all Korneff plugins, you can go and tweak these. I just, again, just used a preset, or with this one I don't think I use. I just boosted the highs and lows, sounded great. So let's listen how what this does to the whole drum kit. So this is on the drum bus. It's quite subtle, but it was just what I wanted. Just a little bit nice air and a little bit deep bottom. Let's listen in the context of the mix. Here comes the easy part. Let's go to this part. Okay, then let's listen bass, because I used the Level-Loc on bass also. So it's on the bass bus. There's 2 tracks, PSA1, SandSamp, and then a Neurodespi Parallax. And this is like 50%, so it's parallel compression / mojo. Let's listen to the bass first, soloed. This comes with 3 different versions of the Level-Loc. They all sound a little bit different, but like you heard, it just added this presence and this girth, and it sounds like it's louder, but check out the volume. It's not, it's just more present and more even, more nasty. Really brings the bass alive and evens it out. It sounds louder, but it's not. Cool. Then I also used this on guitars. It's only 20%. Little goes a long way with this one. This is so aggressive. So again, it adds nice presence and kind of brings it more forward, the whole rhythm guitar bus. This was again based on Korneff's Thicken Rhythm preset, which I dialed a little bit. I think the only thing I did is dial the dry wet knob, because I think this was way higher, so just wanted to have a little. And one, which is kind of my secret thing, which Randy Staub has used on many albums for rhythm guitars to make them wow and big and wide, like Metallica's Black Album, Alice in Chains, Nickelback. So listen to guitars with and without the wow thing. So what it does, it makes the guitars wider, and it also kind of adds nice round bottom, a little bit presses, how I dial this, and takes out a little bit of that boxy mix. So this was the only EQ I did. So you know, the same plugin widens it and EQs it. And there's also really good videos of this, and I think I just used again Korneff's some of these presets as a starting point, and then I tweaked it to my liking, because the presets are really good. So wow thing, this was a cheap plastic thing. It was, I think, originally designed to enhance your small speakers so they will sound bigger, and then Randy Staub figured out this actually works really well with heavy rhythm guitars. So he used this on, well, like Metallica's Black Album, for example. So, you know, wow thing widens. Let me show you, you can widen these like so much that the, you know, heads starts to spin and dogs start to bark. Just a little bit, you know, 50% wet. Cool. Then there's clean guitar part where I also used the Level-Loc. Let's go there. And yeah, I have automated this clean guitar part. I have, you know, automated the parallel and crush and some reverbs down and the snare white noise. But let's listen to the clean part. Again, Level-Loc, it levels the rhythm guitar, the clean guitars, and I have only on 10%, but it just adds this. And it's in dual mono, so it processes the sides individually, so it also widens the stereo spectrum a little bit and just keeps the guitars even, adds a little bit like this presence and grit that they are, you know, more audible. So yeah, and a little bit about the guitars. As you can hear, there's no processing on these. So this was recorded with Super Overdrive, dual rectifier, DD77 speaker with 57 Royer 121 and SSL 4K EQ. So I EQ'd on the way in. And this is a OD8, Maxon OD808 into Soldano SLO 100, Carnival speaker, same mics, SSL 9K channels chip. And the clean guitars were 80 AMP1 and 5150 as a power amp, Carnival speaker, same mics, SSL 9K. And the lead guitar is just the Buchran Digital. It's the plugin of my Marshall bad boy, the 2203 amp. By the way, link in the description for all Buchran products. Use my code or the link and you will get a discount. I will get a small commission, which is much appreciated. Conclusions. I think the Korneff, all of their plugins, I don't have them all. Some of these I have bought myself, some of them Korneff has sent me. Thank you guys. I really like these all, because they are kind of, they differ a lot, like this pawn shop compressor, and you can tweak this if you're a tweaker. You can change different power tubes and everything you can tweak. But the presets are so good that, you know, at least what I do, I load a preset that, you know, describes whether it's drums, guitar, whatever, find what's closest to what I have in mind. Because when I mix, I always have a sound in mind, a goal that I'm reaching for. Otherwise, how do you mix something if you don't know what your aim is, what your goal is? I found a preset that is closest to my goal, then tweak it accordingly. And the Level-Loc, this is it's just amazing mojo maker plugin. The Sitral EQ, I really like this for just a general shaping. Okay, I wanna do a little bit this and that. This is not a surgical EQ. Surgical EQ, what I use is Pro Q. So this is what I use on the guitar bass. It was just a little dynamic EQ, and then I took out a couple of notches. That was the EQ. And what the wow things EQ. This is also great. You gotta be careful because these are all really powerful and they really add this analog mojo. The Talkback limiter, it's my new favorite for exploding drum rooms. And yeah, but thanks for watching. Thanks Korneff for sending me a few of these, much appreciated. Links to Korneff website. And please check out his blog. I think it's Dan or Luke who does it. There's great mixing tips and they go through these plugins, the history, like the wow thing history. That's where I read that Randy Stott used this on Black Album. I encourage, strong recommendation to check these out. I don't have any affiliation. You know, they sent me a few of these plugins and this is just wanted to show you these because some of these I have actually used quite a long time. The wow thing has been a little bit like my secret for big rhythm guitar sounds, but I guess it's not my secret anymore. I've used that a lot on the productions and mixes I've done. Also the Talkback limiter, the Sitral EQ, it has become my favorite general overall Pultec style EQ. And the Level-Loc is if you want to add mojo distortion, like this, fantastic for drum crushing drums. But like you heard, it also works for bass, guitars, probably on vocals too. I haven't tried it yet. This song doesn't have vocals yet. So, but I will definitely try it if I want to have more grit to vocals and more mojo. Anyway, hopefully you found this interesting and informative. Thanks for watching. And the new studio, you know, it's progressing. And there might be a couple of other more videos from this location until the new studio is ready. So, but there will be videos for that build also. Until next time, all the best. Take care. Bye.